How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to New Mexico State Men's Basketball News. I'm Marshall, and as you guys see, I'm wearing the same shirt, same everything. We signed Jemel Jones, which I talked about last video, how that was a chance. Literally, I got done filming that video, I was about to upload it, and I saw I got invited for a collaboration post for a player sign. So I assumed it was just for Julius Mims. I click on the post, and I'm like, wait a second, that's not Mims, that is Jemel Jones, the dude that averaged 19 points a game at Cal State Bakersfield last year. Just like the last videos, it was not gonna be too long, just because again, we've already talked about him a handful of times. But I did find out some more information about him. He played junior college basketball, which I didn't mention the last video talking about him. He was even more of a scorer there, literally averaged over 30 a game. So we're talking about all that, a few years he played there, leading up to his Division I experience, and how Coach Hooten was able to land a guy like him. I mean, this guy is a dominant scorer. We haven't had a guy who's averaged like 19 or more since Teddy Allen. I think our highest scorer since that had pretty much been Cook or Peter Filipovich, averaging like 12, 13 a game, which is still pretty good for college. But I'm not saying Jemel Jones is going to come here and average 19 just like he did there. That's going to be some hard tasks to complete. He can definitely do it, I believe. And we don't know how our whole team's going to look, obviously. But I'd be surprised if he's not one of our top players going into the season. I know we hyped up Deontay a lot, or at least I did. He's had a great productive year. Just didn't have the scoring impact I thought he was going to after averaging 15 a game at Cal State Northridge. Same conference as Cal State Bakersfield, Big West. But I feel like Jones can, for sure, at least be a double-digit point per game scorer. I mean, you just look at his productivity at his previous schools, like I said, averaging, over 30 at the JUCO level, which is insane. If you can do that at any level in college basketball, that's insane. Averaging 19 at a really good conference like the Big West, definitely awesome. I believe he was a newcomer of the year, won that award. So I didn't mention that in my post. Thought I might mention it here because I almost forgot about that. Let's get straight into this video and talk a little bit more about Jones, some things that we didn't talk about the previous videos about him. So fun fact on the quicks, his first Division I game, he scored 22 points. That is pretty good for your first Division I game. That was just last year. And he averaged 19 points per game his first year playing Division I college basketball. I know I'm saying that a bunch, but I want you guys to know how crazy that is. That's super insane. Like I said last video, I had a 45-point game against Cal State Northridge, Deontay Bostic's old team. Really good competition, really great conference overall, like I've been saying. So it's not like he's averaging 19 points per game in a weak conference. I feel like a lot of guys might put down Tanosh Petway, a former Aggie, who averaged 17 points per game for Peer Review A&M at the low major level. But I mean, again, he was still averaging 17 points, doing a lot of great things, and now has a lot of offers from big schools. I'm not sure all the schools Jones had offers for. I know he had a bunch. Can't remember how many of them were big schools. But if he did have a lot of offers from big schools, shout out to him for coming to a mid-major like New Mexico State and showing us some love. And we're gonna definitely show him the support he deserves. He's also not a guy that like chucks a lot of shots up. He can actually be really efficient. I talk about a guy like Donovan Mitchell, who's a great NBA player. I love watching him play, but sometimes he'll score like 25 points and 25 shots. Jones is not like that. I'm obviously not trying to compare Jones to an NBA player because obviously he's not an NBA player. He's a college player, a really good one at that. But he's a guy that I could see scoring. Let's say he gets 20 points, could probably do it on 10 shots. I mean, look at Peyton Pritchard last night. Reminds me a lot of him. Again, not comparing him to an NBA player. Peyton Pritchard is a Portland legend from the Portland area, though. Westland, rich area. That's besides the point. Just thought I'd throw that in there because I'm a Portland native, so we all love him over there. But I think he only took 8 shots and scored like 19 points, or 17 or 19 points, just like something Jones is very capable of doing. Jones will be a senior this upcoming year, just like how I'll be a senior as well. So he's been in college for the same time as me, obviously. He's actually played at a different school each year. His freshman year, he played at Olive Harvey, I think is how you say. Averaged 23 points a game, about 7 assists, 3 rebounds, or maybe it was 7 rebounds, 3 assists, can't remember. Something like that. Shot 53% from the field, 33% from 3, 78% from the line. So did a lot of great things there on the JUCO level. Then he transferred to another JUCO school called South Suburban, where he averaged 34 points a game, 33.6 to be exact. Was really efficient overall. I believe he scored like 2,000 points for the year, or maybe that was for both years combined. I was reading off his bio, so don't act like I know everything. I'm literally just going to the bio. But with that being said, just goes to show you how great of a scorer he is and how impactful he is. And I feel like he can bring that a lot to New Mexico State for sure. It's weird, when I was looking at his bio on the Cal State Bakersfield page, showed that he graduated high school in 2020, then he didn't start playing college basketball until 2022. So I don't know, maybe there's an error there. Maybe he played somewhere else that I didn't hear about, or maybe he just took some gap years. I don't know. Maybe I'll get to know the guy. A lot of times I get to know the players, which is really cool. So maybe I'll ask him about that, and maybe there's something I missed. An example of that is, I made a video on Terry Thomas during the summer, and there was a stretch in there where I didn't know where he played at. And I think he told me he played at a JUCO or a D2 school, and that's why, there was a gap here and I didn't find that information out. But I was looking at it recently and I saw it in there. So I don't know why it wasn't there when I made the video, or if I just missed it. Could have definitely been the reason. But that's a fun fact for you guys for the day. that's gonna close it out for the video today. Again, wasn't expecting to make 2 videos in one day. I even said last video if I wouldn't, make one, I could order another one today. But it really happened as soon as I uploaded that other one. So I was like, well, might as well. I have time. I'm already here. Why not? Get out of the way, because I would like to do it tomorrow, but who knows? Maybe I'll get busy last second. And I think I'm gonna literally have to start bringing an Aggie shirt with me everywhere I go, whether I'm wearing one or just bringing my bag. Because I love supporting the Aggies, but I also have a bunch of other shirts I want to wear too. But I'll make sure to bring an Aggie shirt with me everywhere I go. That way, just in case I need to make a video randomly. Which, speaking of, during the summer, I'll be in Washington for the first part. So I'll be back in the old room making videos there, kind of like I did during Christmas break. But then I'll be in Artesia for that internship with some friends, family friends. So I'm not sure I'm gonna do the videos there. I have my own room, so I'll probably just, there's like a dresser in there, maybe use that as a tripod or something and use a chair. I'll do something to get it going, and who knows, maybe bring some posters with me and put them up in there. Probably not, but maybe I will. It'd be cool for the background for the videos. I really do it for that. It'd be pretty cool. But appreciate you guys so much for watching the video. I will continue to keep you guys updated, and if I see any of the signings today, I'll make sure to post it. I doubt it though, just because I haven't seen Coach Wooden post anything about it. But if I see him post anything, being really happy, talking about, Aggie up, we got him, I'll let you guys know for sure. And I'm sure you guys have been tired of seeing my face for the past 2 videos. So I wish I would have just put the 2 videos together, but again, I didn't know. It literally happened as I was making the video. So it was the worst timing. I could have really done this video like maybe 5-10 minutes later, the first one, and then I would just put both in the same video. Would have made more sense. But hey, 2 videos better than 1, right? Really hope you guys enjoyed both of them, and I'm out.